Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And before I begin, I need to get this one thing out of the way. I have my latest subscriber to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Burr Murphy. Is it Burr or Bear? I'm pretty sure it would be Burr, but I think it's cool. I like that. BER. Yeah, I never hear a name like that, and so I like uniqueness. I like when people have a unique name and a unique trait or uniqueness. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you get what you're looking for at with my channel, and yeah. So I am going to talk about my problems with my channel and basically YouTube and our relationship and how I feel. I mean, there's probably other problems I have that I haven't either identified yet or it hasn't cropped up. But these are kind of more the ones that came to the top of my head. They're all kind of pretty much in like usual with my list. They're all interconnected and they correspond to each other in some ways. Okay, but there are things about my channel that I'm having that I have. There's a big my big yeah. These are basically my five biggest problems I have with my channel on YouTube. Not with YouTube but on YouTube. Now, number five, okay, is basically appeasing the gods of YouTube. It's just finding that topic that satisfies what I want to do, what the audience, the algorithm wants to see, and trying to figure all that thing out. I'm not the best at figuring out algorithms and knowing exactly. I'm trying to tweak my channel here and there whenever possible. I look at certain other channels that tell you how to make your channel better but basically what they're teaching you to do, okay, is how to sell out and how to trick and spin it, in a way to use psychology and using this and using trickery to entice your audience so you get more of this and more of that. Again, I think that misses the point of what YouTube should be made for, and what YouTube could be. And and I'm not going to bring up the disaster that happened to my good friend's channel. I don't want to bring that up because that's just a can of worms. But thinking about that, and yeah, it's just trying to appease the gods of YouTube. That's basically, that's my number five. That's the number five. But it really affects everything else that comes after it. Right up to number one. So, number four for me, okay, my biggest problem is why do I feel like my equipment, my editing, and my everything that is not up to snuff? I wish I had a better camera. I wish I had better microphones. I wish my phone was working better so I can easily get outside footage from my phone, either on my bike or wherever, to share more of my world, whether it's popular or not. Again, I'm here on YouTube for self-expression. Monetization is not really my main focus. It's you. It's opening up myself to a wider world. It's sharing music. Like I said, next week I especially the next 10 days, right up until the end of the month or so, I want to again focus more on talking about music. I want to get into the lyrics. I want to get into like what I did with my comfort albums and that. I want to do more stuff like that. But I'm always feeling like I could do better, that I wish I had more income, just a little bit more income so I can get the things that I need to I want to be able to do this for a living. But again, what happened to my friend's channel kind of gives you these apprehensions, gives you this wondering of like, and knowing just just how broken YouTube is, okay? It was perfect before, and they had to ruin it by putting this whole monetization thing into it, and then all these copyrights and hoops and loops, and when you have so many videos after a while that you can't keep track of, even at me at 500 videos, I can't keep track of everything. And there's a lot. I'm like, I have to actually dedicate that time and energy and that to going back and reviewing some of my old footage and seeing what I can't salvage, and again, all in the name of trying to appease the gods of YouTube and trying to make my channel better. But again, I love all of you out there. Like, it's you, my viewers, my subscribers, who are making, and all the positive responses I'm getting down below, that's making it worth it. That's making me passionate for doing this. But those little problems with YouTube, it's always those little apprehensions in the background that's making me roll my eyes and like, and hope it doesn't happen to me. So number three, okay, number three is that I wish I did actually have more time, energy, and focus, because of the day to day going ons around me and everything, and wanting to balance out my life and get more of a well rounded thing, and that I wish I could be able to dedicate more time, energy, and focus to doing my channel, being able to go outside and give you extra footage and stuff. I want to be able to dedicate my attention to you guys and not have to cater around a time schedule or all of that. Trying to find time again. And this is now okay. Let's go back. Let's go into number two. The number two thing, and this directly relates to what was above it. In number three is that I wish I could get to all those that music and movies that I want to go through. I don't like yeah. There's so much of it. There's so much that I'm being introduced to that I'm so curious about and want to get to, but I don't. Again, I don't have the time, energy, or focus sometimes to get to all that. Sometimes I want to go out and buy those albums, and I don't have that money. You know, I am buying the Future Past of that Can album that was recommended by Larry Graves. I am going to get that. I do want that. And there's a few other albums, and so like I have a list. I have a list of, I haven't written it down, but it is up here. It is up here. A list of all the stuff that I want to get and want to sample and want to try out. But then I got all this stuff that I have that I want to still be able to listen to and enjoy. I'm still going through the Sparks. I want to listen and listen and listen over and over again to the Sparks, to the King Gizzard. I'm stuck on that. But like I had to actually force myself to make time today and schedule listening to this, okay? To listening to this, uh, to the to Stephen Wilson's "Grace for Drowning." I listened to this. I listened to the first disc today. I have the second one in the player right now. Haven't played it yet, but I really enjoyed this. Actually, a lot more than 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 I was expecting. It is better than the other one I have, which is I'll show you. But it's in my heavy rotations box. It was it this one? No, I can get to that too. Oh wow, I still haven't played that yet. But yeah, I played that, okay. And this one here is Insurgents, okay. The Steven Wilson. Uh, I know more. The more I play it, I only played it once so far. I will be playing it again. but yeah, this one I played today, and I didn't even realize it shows you how much I looked when I first got these. Okay, and of course, this was a gift from Larry Graves. This one right here, this disc right that I'm pointing at right there, that is a Blu-ray, which again comes back to the equipment not up to snuff. I need a Blu-ray player. I was, people were telling me I should get like the new Xbox or what, blah blah blah, because it has a Blu-ray player. But I really don't want to have to play games anymore because as much as I love playing games, and it is, you know, and I sorely miss it at times. Okay, I really want to get back into video games, but it would waste so much of my time, my precious time, energy, and focus. It would take me away from you guys. It would take me away from living a more fuller life, and I am. I have to admit, in the last really starting this channel, I have felt like I live a more fuller and more satisfying life. So that's always a bonus. But yeah, there's so much music and movies that I need to go through. There's a lot of my movies I've been kind of just sitting there, not like being, and then so I need to catch up on so much movies. Now that okay, stems personally from not being able to work at the movie theater like I used to do. Like I loved doing that job. I just hated the way I was treated, while doing that job by the staff, not by the customers. The customers were always awesome. Always awesome. Our guests, we called them, and rightfully so, but I wish we would have stuck more behind us calling them our guests because we didn't treat them I felt others didn't treat them as guests. They treated them more like customers, and but yeah, and since leaving the movie theater, I, I sorely started lacking behind in movies, and TV shows and all that stuff. And again, where am I going to find that time and energy and focus to be able to do that and still be able to do this and all that other stuff? There's just not enough time during the day, and you gotta really like allocate your time as and still have keep your mental health and not go crazy worrying about this and that, and not to stress out so much if something is not working out the way it's you hoped it would, so yeah, there's a lot of considerations and thoughts doing this. Now let's get to the to the number one thing, okay? The number one problem I have with my channel is because I'm discovering so many other wonderful channels, tiny channels and bigger channels that has real personality that deserves my attention, and there's too many of you guys to watch, and I wish I could watch. I am dedicating my time and energy to very few of you guys out there. There's other ones I want to catch up on and binge watch, but there's so many of you out there I need to watch and want to watch. But again, it goes back to number three, not having the time, energy, or the focus to be able to appreciate the true creativeness of these personable channels that I want to focus on and 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 an honorable mention, but no, this should be number one, is the distractions of the junk food channels that I'm still attracted to, and it kills me, and I feel guilty for it when I watch. Now, if I ever watch another Mr. Beast video again, and I still haven't unsubscribed yet, I mean, I'm working up to that. But it's like, oh yeah, I hate how addictive some of those other channels, and you hate yourself for it. It's like, wow, I don't know why I'm watching this, There's some new channels I've been watching that's just, I don't know, it's just hypnotically, again, it's just junk food for the brain, but some of those ideas I want to try, And sometimes if I watch some of those channels, I'll say to myself, it's all in the name of research. It's all in the name of research. But it's not really. It's just, again, me just wanting to kind of click out and not so many things. But yeah, those are my those are my five biggest problems with YouTube in a nutshell. I hope that was kind of clear and everything, and I'll see about making putting timestamps. I know I haven't done. I want to be able to do more timestamps. I don't always feel like it's appropriate because I find timestamps can give you spoilers, and I don't want spoilers sometimes on my channel. No, no, I'm not gonna actually put timestamps. I will only do it for a specific countdown list, maybe. But yeah, the main reason I don't put timestamps is because of is usually because of spoilers, and because I don't know, I don't actually think of it, and I know I should be sometimes more often, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll try to fix that in future videos. Okay, I've babbled enough. Again, I don't want to make these videos any more than they have to be, or any longer than 20 minutes. I do want to keep them short enough. I want to try to keep consistency. So those were all the things I had to talk about. And so you know what I'm going to say as I'm closing, how much I love each and every single one of you out there who watches my channels, and beyond that, everybody out there I love. You know me, I'm all inclusive. I love people. I love diversity. Go watch my last video. I'll leave my last video up there. Give it some love. This is all about embracing other cultures, and yeah, just go up here at the end. So I love you all. Please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side, and please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.